Hello and welcome back to Don't Tell Our Moms.
Don't tell our moms.
We get better every week.
Thank you so much.
If you don't know, I'm Caitlin,
I'm Molly.
and this is our normal podcast that we record every week.
Now we record every week. Might not post every week,
Yes,
but we record.
we have never missed a week of recording. However, we have, one.
One.
We've only ever one time missed recording. But I am the executive producer and did not do my job right last week. I'm going to own that one. Yeah, Molly's mic. My mic picked up because it picked me up through the computer because it sits in front of me. But Molly's. And the one time we did not do a test run because we were like feeling it. We were vibing. And it was a fantastic episode.
It really was.
But you can't hear Molly. But we're back this week. And we're going to make sure it's better than ever
Hell yeah.
to make up for it. So
We're just going to lollygag, just hang out.
yeah, but same thing we did last week. So the vibes are the same. I feel like they're immaculate this week. And we kind of already have a feel for the game that we're playing for this episode. So it is going to be just a lighthearted game that we're playing for the whole episode. It's kind of like a Q&A that me and Molly are going to play. And the game is called Classy Girl. And there's 3 questions to every card. And one of the questions we're going to answer as if what we would have done at 17, because the rating on it is like 17 and up for the game. So it's like, hey, it'd be cool if we answered one of these questions as 17-year-old Molly and Caitlin. And then today, Molly and Caitlin, like our current age. And then there's one, what was it that it was like not SF? I didn't know what it meant.
NSFW, not safe for work.
I said, Molly, what is that? I'm an elder millennial, I guess.
Not safe for work.
Millennial, all that Gen Z garden. What is it called? I'm having a stroke tonight.
What are you trying to say?
Jargon. The Gen Z jargon. Say that 3 times. I can't.
She can't even say it once.
She can't say it once. So, well, before we kick off the game, Molly, how was your week?
My week is pretty good. I'm getting over my ear infection still. But what did I do? I just worked and then I went last Friday.
I was going to say, you got a bunch of, Molly got like half her body tattooed.
Yeah, I got lots of tattoos on Friday. I told them in the episode that I was planning to get, I had an appointment booked with my artist who is amazing, incredible, AJ. But I got a few more pieces added and that included my fingers.
She's so badass.
Oh, and I got a face tattoo.
She did.
You can't really see it because it's like over the side. I'll put a picture. But it's over the side in front of my ear. It's really cute. It goes like on my ear. And I will say the craziest thing out of I don't even know how many tattoos I have anymore at this point. That one hurt the least out of anything. I did not feel it. Like I fully like laid down on the table. I was like, this
Don't
is
tip
actually,
me with a face tat.
I was like, this is actually gonna suck. But I don't know if it's like because the vibration was so strong, it like canceled out any pain. But I'm not kidding you. When there was 0 pain, absolutely none, which was the craziest thing.
Yeah, Molly was like, so I did a thing, and I was like, other than getting your tattoos, because I knew she was at her appointment, and so I was like, oh Lord, what else did she do? And she was like, I told you I was serious about getting the face tat. It's so cute.
I'm gonna get the other side done too because I love it so much. It's just like I said, I'll put a little picture here.
Do you think you could ever do your neck?
Yeah.
If I was gonna do a neck though, I would do the front of my neck.
Yeah, it would have to be the front. And I really like when people for like the front of the neck, they're really thin line like mandalas. I really like that here, but it would definitely have to be a front, not like a side neck.
I want to get a tattoo on my butt.
Do it.
Let's do it. You want to do it together?
Yeah.
I want a butt tattoo. Yeah. I want several more.
Yeah, but we filmed on Thursday. That was so much fun. I had my appointment Friday. What did I do Saturday? I don't think I did anything Saturday. Oh, Megan, I did craft night on Saturday.
Oh, speaking of crafts, Molly and her tattoo artist AJ.
Oh yeah, did that Sunday too.
Made these. How freaking cute and talented. Molly is so talented.
You're so sweet.
You're so crafty.
Thank you.
I can't be what I want to be. I like to plan more than I like to execute. I can plan the hell out of it.
I just
But
like to do not planned stuff.
yeah, so that's why we're the perfect.
Mm.
That's why we're two peas on a pod.
Two
Mhm.
peas on a pod. How was your week?
It was good, honestly.
Pretty normal week.
Pretty normal week. I talked about in the episode that we didn't we recorded but didn't. Um, the only thing that it's just been kind of stressful. We're trying to get our house ready for we're doing a refinance on our house. I'm an adult, but I'm learning that I am not adult level, like mortgage adult level. And fun fact, this is the first time I'm ever having a mortgage, and I'm 33. Because when we inherited this house, we got it for free 99. It was my husband, Rainey's grandmother's house. My mother-in-law inherited it when she passed away because she lives next door. Also, fun fact, if you haven't listened before, my mother-in-law is my neighbor. Um, and so we if you follow me on social media and have for years, then you've probably watched some of the journey of us like gutting it. And we were very naive in the beginning. So we were lucky enough to just take out an equity loan on the house. It's not really a true mortgage. And we were like, we don't even need the whole thing. We'll just take out like half of it and our house will be paid for in like 5 years. Well, 3 years later, we're taking out a 30-year mortgage on the home. Just because it's hella expensive to finish your house out. And there was a lot of hiccups. And if you've ever built a home or remodeled a home, you know that budget goes very fast. And we were very naive to that. And we kind of got screwed over by some contractors along the way and just a lot of things that happened. And so we've slowly done things out of our own pockets. But every time that we are like, all right, okay, well, we can move on to the next phase of the house. And we've saved up and we can finish the rest of it. Boom, new roof. Boom, replacing all the floors in my dining room. Boom, just all kinds of things. So I saw somewhere that said being a homeowner is just it's just you and your fight against water. And it's so true because every issue we've had has been related to water damage or water of some sort.
I told her because they have to come and like do an appraisal on the house, and I said I can't wait for them to walk into this room.
This podcast studio is going to be in the appraisal of our home forever.
Yeah.
And imagine if we'll never sell this house ever, 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 ever. It's just been in Rainey's family for so long. And even with, I bitch about it a lot and like, I am over it and I'm so ready for it to be done. But in all reality, like we know how blessed we are that like we have land and we are close to family and we would never ever have had this size house ever. And not for what we're mortgaging it for. But yeah, that's been a little stressful just having to adult like that. But I had a revelation this week.
What?
I had a revelation that I have been sleeping on Rob Thomas.
Oh,
Molly.
You're just having
I had a Rob Thomas revelation.
Baby.
I listened on the way to work this morning. I listened to Smooth with him. Is it Santana?
That's on my daily mix all the time because I listen to it so often.
When he says, you got the kind of loving that could be so smooth, yeah.
Where have you been?
Give me your heart and make a real, I'll forget about it.
Where have you been?
I don't know. Sleeping on Rob Thomas.
Yes, you have.
So, yeah, I guess so. But I was looking this week and I may or may not have ordered it to put on my shelf. So, there's those things where they say like, it's like on TikTok where it's like, she knew who she was from an early age. I knew who I was from an early age. And this is very telling of me as a person and my personality. I randomly came across it not long ago and I was like, oh my God, I can get this on eBay. It's a core memory. But if it tells you the kind of child that I was and why I have the personality I have today. My very first lunchbox ever for school. I think it was first grade. You're still taking naps then, I think, right? I think we were still taking naps in first grade. I don't think it was just kindergarten.
Maybe just kindergarten.
I know, like, I think we were like picking out, I mean, my little brother was in kindergarten, so that's what it was. We were picking out, like, you go to Walmart and you get your nap mat and like your little school supply list. I fucking miss shopping for school supplies, first of all.
You can just go buy office supplies.
You could. And that's what it is. I buy office supplies for my office all the time. So that is like my school supplies. But there's a high. So if you want me to buy your kids school supplies this year, I'll do it. As long as I can shop for them and pick all of it out or like let them, pick out their stuff. But anyways, I'm getting derailed. Sorry. My very first lunchbox, we were at Walmart, me and my mother and my little brother and probably my older sisters. We are in the aisle with all the lunch boxes. And I was probably 6, 7 years old. There's My Little Pony. There's Hello Kitty. There's all of these things. The lunchbox, and I think there's a picture of me somewhere with it, but I'll send a picture of what I bought off of eBay to Molly so she can upload it, and I'm gonna upload it also probably to the Facebook page. My very first lunchbox, it was purple and it came with a thermos. It was Ricky Martin.
Fuck yeah.
I was living La Vida Loca.
I love that.
Loved him. So I'm literally and I remember my mom going, "Are you sure that's the one that you want?" And I said, "Yes, Mama." I was obsessed with that thing, and I was so proud of it. And I would go to school, and like I swear it was purple, and it had the thermos that came with it that was purple, and it had his autograph on it.
He looks so good.
But I had my very first lunchbox ever, and I probably used it for a few years after that. So, hey, drop a comment below if you remember me in first grade with my Ricky Martin lunchbox.
That is the funniest shit I've ever heard. But yeah, Ricky Martin, he like made a little cameo at the halftime show with Bad Bunny, and he looks so good.
Yeah, he doesn't age. No.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, Rob Thomas. I have been on a kick for him this week, so I had my Rob Thomas revelation.
I love that for you. I hated you just now, but I love that for you.
Yeah.
I do.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember? Speaking of Santana, wasn't Santana the one that is on the infomercials with his guitar lessons? He's an older Latino man, and he does guitar. And he used to sell guitars, I think, or guitar lessons.
Oh, I don't know about
but
that.
He would wake up in the middle of the night, and it would be him just on the.
I don't know. The only Latina I remember waking up to was George Lopez. Just blaring loud.
He ended up being a piece of shit, kind of. I hate that. Yes.
I don't remember Rob Thomas being on a commercial now.
Hey, did you see Gabriel Iglesias, like Fluffy, the comedian?
Mm-hmm.
He spoke out about him being in the Epstein files. I saw it on my lunch today, and y'all cracked me up. So he came out and did a set, and he was like, "Hey, I feel like I need to address this because like it got like everyone whose names are like being released. We don't talk about stuff like this on the podcast, but he came out and he was like, so literally my name popped up in the search in the emails because Epstein's assistant sent him an email and was like they were gonna be, and I think it was Palm Beach, and he was like, "Hey, I need 6 tickets to the Gabriel Iglesias show, like Fluffy." And she was like, the assistant replied back and said it was sold out. And so then like later on, like he did another show there. And so again, he wanted tickets, and she was like, "No, that show's also sold out." So he was like, so Jeffrey Epstein, who was like, took down politicians, celebrities, like black men, all of them, was like all of these things that he was doing. That man was literally unstoppable, could do everything but get tickets to my show. And so he was like, but the way that he said it, where he was like, so just know he couldn't even get tickets to my show because no, we were not doing that. So I was like, good kudos to him for addressing it and being like, this is why I was in there.
Yeah.
Just FYI, he was trying to come to my show and couldn't get tickets to my show.
Couldn't get in. Good. I'm glad he didn't get to go.
Yeah. Well,
but this is our show.
Now that we talked about every Latino man.
We love our Latino.
I love. Also, I did talk about it in the last episode on one of the questions. Just fun fact about me. If something happened to Rainy tomorrow, I would be with a Latino man because when a Latino man calls a woman mommy, or when a Latino woman calls a man puppy.
You love it?
Oh my God.
I do. I love
mommy and puppy.
Anybody of Hispanic origin.
Hey, have you ever watched Good Girls? I think that's where I started to first, like when he calls her.
When he says, "Get in the car, Elizabeth." I was like, okay.
Heard.
Where are we going?
Heard.
You know what? Don't even tell me. I don't care.
Oh, Molly, it just made me. Oh, I'm tingling.
Said,
okay.
Get in the car,
all right.
Elizabeth.
Well, on to the game. Anyway. Well,
it's going to get spicy.
Yes, it gets gradually spicier and spicier. To set the tone for how we did it last week, Molly, you kick it off. So Molly is going to kick us off, but I also want to address something. I did wear this shirt in my birthday episode, which is the last episode that aired. Oh. It was 2 weeks ago, though. So if you're watching this and you go, "Oh my God, did they record in the same?" No. "Oh my God, did she wear it?" No. I got this shirt on sale for $2.97 on Old Navy's website. I bought it in every color. It's their. I will. It's not sponsored, But these are the perfect t-shirts, and I've
Mhm.
worn them to work every day this week. I've worn them with scarves. I've dressed them up and down. I'll wear my red one to work tomorrow with my leggings.
And then wear it on the podcast next week.
Yes, because yes. But I just didn't want to address that. If you say, "Oh my God, does she not own any other clothes?" Yes, but I love this color, and I didn't realize until right when we started recording. Shit, I wore this last episode, and now every clip and blooper is gonna be me in all the same clothes.
I'm wearing a different shirt. They would know it's different.
Your shirt is cute.
Thank you. It's a Spice Girl shirt that I cropped.
Mine looks so good in a crop top. If I wear a crop top, I just look like Winnie the Pooh.
I just look like Winnie the Pooh. So do I. I just don't care. I just don't give a shit.
Oh, whatever. Okay, you want to kick us off?
Yeah. Are gonna play this game. It is Classy Girl, very fitting for us two ladies.
Yeah.
It's got 3 questions. It goes from like, normal, a little spicy, can get really spicy. The first question, like we said, if it's appropriate, we'll answer it like 17-year-old Molly and Caitlin would.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the first one though.
Oh yeah, and shout out to my sister-in-law Amanda. This was one
Mhm.
of her birthday gifts to me because she is a subscriber and follower and friend of the podcast.
Yes, we love
So
her.
thank you, Amanda.
You want me to read the first question to you?
Yes.
Okay.
I know you're probably like, bitch, you've already said I'm gonna kick this off 3 times. Shut up. Go ahead.
Okay. What is an important life lesson you recently learned that everyone could benefit from?
Hmm.
So I don't know if this would like technically you could answer a 17-year-old Caitlin, but you can if you can think of one.
Life lesson I learned at 17. You can and will run out of gas.
Mhm.
Also valid today. But that was really the only lesson that 17-year-old Caitlin had to learn.
Yeah.
And then, well, 17-year-old Caitlin, a lesson that she didn't learn, but has learned now at 33 years old, is that 20-something-year-old men have no business dating teenage girls. End of story. A lesson I've learned recently that everyone could benefit from.
Mhm.
Oh, I guess it applies what I was talking about with our house. Move your furniture in rooms. Move your furniture.
Oh,
Like when
yeah.
you're when you're sweeping and mopping and you have like a big piece of furniture, check back behind there every now and then because you never know. Your roof could be fully leaking down your wall and then ruining your subfloors, and you have no idea until your husband goes to mop one day and it almost falls through your floor because the wood is rotted underneath. So life lesson, if you have if you have a large china cabinet, just check back behind there every now and then. See what's going on back there.
Move it.
Move it. Yeah. Okay.
Next one. This is very appropriate for you and I, Caitlin. Would you date someone that went to strip clubs?
Hell yeah.
Explain why or why not.
All right, so here's my take on it. And Randy,
Because we go.
yeah, because we go. Who am I? How Randy, it's always funny because it's almost always been like a flex for him because he'll like be talking to guys at work and stuff, and they have to like hide and, like or freak out about going to the strip club, and he's like, "My wife goes to strip clubs without me." Now he can say that,
Mm-hmm.
but I just never. I just honestly never gave a shit. And I will go with Randy. We'll go together. Like,
Me and Caitlin go by ourselves.
yeah. And I joke and I say I have one rule when it comes to the strip club. And just, don't
No penetration.
yes, Molly said it for me. That's my one rule at the strip club.
No penetration.
So, I don't care.
No, absolutely not. That's the least of my worries. And like I said, we go.
And I have a very judgmental husband, so if anything, he goes and he judges them.
Yeah. He'd be like, those shoes do not go with that outfit.
Yeah, Randy'd be like, oh my God, look at the scuffs on those heels. Ugh.
Would you rather have a threesome with 2 girls or 2 guys?
Okay. Well,
Okay.
let's go let it quickly. Not with 2 men. Mm-mm. No, that's too much.
You ever heard of a locomotive train?
Yeah. I could do that, but the first time that someone messed around and they went A to M, I'm wrecking everyone. No.
All right.
I don't really know. currently at the moment, I think if I
No, you have to choose 2 men or 2 women.
2 women. All right, moving along.
Okay, your
Yeah.
turn.
Oh, it was my turn. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. What do you think is the most positive characteristic about the person to your right? Other right.
Oh my god, there's so many. Oh my gosh, so much. My favorite thing I've so many. My favorite thing is how you love others so loudly, um, in so many ways. You're giving, you are patient, you are understanding, and you do it so genuinely and so loudly, and I love that so much about you.
I love you.
Because it makes people feel seen and appreciated, and that I think is really important.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you too.
At what point do you decide you want a relationship to be exclusive?
I reckon whenever the I don't want nobody else to touch you.
Mhm. It's not official till it's Facebook official.
Yeah,
We're millennials.
that's true.
Either they were your number one in your top 8 on MySpace, but I never put anyone above Molly on MySpace. So they were either your number one on MySpace or you put in a relationship on Facebook,
Mhm.
and that's to me when people I know they're exclusive.
Yeah.
It's a I think it's just that our age group
Yeah, it
thing.
is.
Like,
Yeah.
that's also how I can tell that people are divorced
Yes.
because if you had if you're last week it said married to or in a relationship with, and then it's hidden this week,
Mhm.
that's a telltale sign. Molly. Would you ever consider BDSM if a partner was into it? Why or why not? Nah, 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 come on.
For the sake of, other people involved, I'm not gonna go too far into that. We'll say yes.
Don't tell our moms.
Sorry, mom. Next question. Oh, it's my turn.
I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it.
Next
No,
que
no, no, come on.
next question.
All right, you go.
If you could only drink 2 beverages for the rest of your life, excluding water, which would you choose? So 17-year-old Caitlin and now.
17-year-old Caitlin, Mountain Dew.
Mhm.
And it's Mountain Dew and Smirnoff Ice.
Yes.
33-year-old Caitlin, vodka and not together, but vodka, just even straight. I can never give it up. And Dr. Pepper.
Vodka dough would definitely be mine too. Absolutely.
I think me and mom are the same. Martinis and Dr. Pepper. Mhm.
Martinis and probably coffee for me.
Oh yeah. See, I'm not a coffee
Oh,
drinker.
I'm such a coffee girl. I love coffee.
When I go to Starbucks, I just get a pink drink.
Which
Yeah.
I get those sometimes too. But like for me, I keep decaf at home too because sometimes I just like crave a cup of coffee without the caffeine. So I just drink. I love coffee.
Well, you were so your Nana's child, anyways.
Yes,
Nana
absolutely.
was the same way.
But she would drink regular all day,
Mhm.
all day. What is your opinion on over the top lingerie?
Over the top lingerie?
Which I don't know would be considered over the top.
Me and Mama used to
Honest.
buy lingerie at Burlington Coat Factory.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was $5.99. And it got
And
the
it got the
job
job done.
Also, fun fact, the first store that Molly and I ever went together in Mobile was a sex shop. Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
Mhm.
And it was off in the it was in the trap. It still is. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's lingerie. How is it over the top?
Yeah, I don't think you can be over the top lingerie.
I don't think we probably think the same on this, but I don't think lingerie's over the top.
No.
I mean, it's lingerie. Who here would most likely injure someone in bed,
Molly.
and why them?
Molly.
Why them, Caitlin?
Why? Molly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Molly. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Sorry, mom.
Don't tell our moms.
Don't tell.
All right. But never mind. What's a family value you consider extremely important? Age of consent.
Yeah. Being a pedophile.
Yeah.
Family value?
Mhm.
Probably. I don't know. I think honesty.
Yes, I was thinking that.
I
Yeah.
think honesty, in really any relationship, but I think honesty is
Yeah.
most important.
Mhm. Who was the last person you kissed? Your current partner excluded. Play me.
Yeah, honestly. Probably.
On the mouth.
Right on the mouth. Kenny Rogers. Probably Caitlin.
Yeah. Or one of your dogs.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten back together with an ex? Did it end up working out?
Yes and no.
No.
Yes, I did, and no, did not.
I'm glad that you got that question and not me, because.
Mhm.
All right. Well, your turn.
All right, beautiful. Say something positive about each person playing.
Okay. Molly.
That's me.
um, Molly, the most beautiful thing about Molly to me is that Molly floats. When I say this, I'm not over exaggerating this. Molly literally floats everywhere that she goes. She floats and she exuberates so much love and kindness. Molly's kindness is a thing that I admire about her, because I know Molly said earlier that, like, I love and I make sure that people are seen, but like Molly, when I say, is the kindest person that I know. Now, don't get it twisted. Molly will cuss your ass out.
I'll
But Molly is the kindest person that I know. Molly just, I, you know how they say, like, it's so cliche, like, she lights up every room. Genuinely, Molly lights up every room that she
You're
walks
gonna make me
into.
cry. When I'm on my
But
period, I will cry. I will cry.
literally, I love that about Molly. And then Molly is also just, it's hard to explain it. Molly is, I could literally tell Molly anything, and Molly will have an answer for everything. She will. Like, Molly genuinely will have an answer. And even though sometimes it's not the answer that I want, that's what I love and appreciate about her, because Molly will give it to you just straight. But then Molly will also be so, even like her approach to it will be kind.
I love you so much.
I love you so much.
It's that time of the month. You can't make me cry.
Molly already said something nice about me, so you can go to the next question.
Okay, beautiful. What's the most recent first kiss you had? Whoops.
The most recent first kiss?
Yeah, maybe probably your husband.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
that wasn't even that recent.
Mm-mm.
What's the longest you've gone without having sex?
Mm, we had a question like this on the last round. A while. You have to think. I moved here, and yeah, probably about, like, I don't know, 9 months.
Mhm.
Yeah. What was the dumbest thing you've done this week?
It's every fucking day of my life, honestly.
Well, I was like, well, I got a face tat.
I got a face tattoo.
That's not dumb.
No, it's not. Let me think, because I know probably did something stupid shit every day, but um, I was making coffee and I put the coffee away, but I accidentally put it in the refrigerator with the creamer. And then the next day when I went to make coffee again, I could not find my coffee for the life of me. So I thought I was losing my mind. And I'm like, well, I haven't opened the fridge. And
But
there's
isn't coffee better in the fridge? Don't a lot of people store it?
probably, yeah,
I know some
probably.
people store it in their
Yeah.
freezer to keep
Yeah.
it fresh longer.
Yeah. But I don't usually. I usually keep it in a cabinet. But it wasn't there because I put it in the refrigerator.
But hey, just know, if you had any kind of funky smell in your fridge, did you know that coffee, you put a little small, like, you can put a small cup of coffee grounds in your fridge, and it's an even better deodorizer than baking soda.
Interesting.
Yep.
Mhm. The more you know.
What's a trait from your last partner that you don't ever want in a future partner?
Being a big old liar.
Mm-hmm.
Big old deceitful liar.
Yep. Yep. She
Mhm.
did be lying.
She did be lying.
What's the highest body count you would be cool with in a love interest? Who gives a shit?
I don't care. Also, that's just not a question I ask people. Like, even if I were out in the dating world, I don't think I would ask that question. Like, how many people have you been with? I don't care. I mean, as long as you're clean while we are, having sex, I don't care how many people you've been with previously. So I don't personally don't care.
And personally, I think that's something about men, how they want, a girl who's, they're their one and only. But then they want someone who has,
Right.
they want someone who does all this freaky weird shit. Where do you think that comes from?
Yeah, she just lays there, bro. Well,
It comes
She
from
ain't doing nobody.
it comes from experience.
So, ladies, get out there and
Yeah.
get to fucking. No, I don't care about the number of partners. I don't
No,
ask
I
that
don't
question.
care.
That's none of my business.
Nope.
What's one thing you learned from your first relationship?
Ooh. We're already at 40 minutes. For my very first relationship,
I would say your first serious relationship.
my very serious relationship, I learned my worth and like to know my worth.
Yes.
And I learned a lot. I learned a lot.
I would say
But
that's
I would
the most
say,
important
yeah.
is your
And Molly
self-worth.
knows because Molly walked that long journey with me. And that what came at the end of it of my learning was like truly knowing my
Mhm.
worth. And what I don't. And it's not about what I bring to the table, bitch. I am the table.
Right.
Period. Okay.
Love that. Queen. What's the worst first date you've ever been on? I think you
I'm on a date with a 4'11" king, a short king.
she did.
I'll keep it brief because I kind of I went a lot, but he was the sweetest, nicest little guy, and
Not little guy.
he was my little buddy. Literally, he looked kind of like the little buddy, my buddy behind Molly. He was so sweet, but y'all, he picked me up in my apartment and he hopped out of that and he had a big old truck, and he hopped out of that truck, and I'm short, I'm 5'5", and he came up, he was eye level with my boobs, and I bless his heart, I did still let him take me to dinner though. I'm not gonna lie, I was single and broke and not long been here in Mobile. But I did let him take me to a shout out to the Mariner, is one of the best seafood restaurants here in Mobile. He did take me to the Mariner for the first time and introduced me to it, so thank you for that. But I mean, halfway through the meal, I said, I'll never. And I had on wedges that night, and I towered over that man. And I knew halfway through that I was never going to speak to that man again. And I did ghost him. And it's the only not the only person I've ever ghosted, but he's the first person I ghosted and felt bad about.
Yeah.
So I hope he has found him just his little pocket princess.
I hope he has.
Yeah.
You're going right to hell. Have you ever been with someone that had a fetish? What was the fetish? And if you haven't, where would you draw the line? Cutting that.
My answer to that is yes, but we can't talk about that on this podcast.
Not on the
But it's one of those things where if you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I still draw a hard line at that. Moving on.
Okay, so if you've never been with anyone with a fetish, what fetish would you draw the line?
What fetish would I draw the line?
Mm-hmm.
Feet.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want nobody sucking on my toes. Ugh.
That's definitely not right.
No.
I mean, I don't.
No, I don't draw a line at feet, but I don't think that's weird.
I wouldn't like enjoy it, but I mean, if that's your thing, whatever.
Now, would I sell me and Molly both have very cute, dainty feet. Yeah. I got a house to finish. Feetfinder.com.
Find us there. Find us.
What's a recent accomplishment you're proud of?
Making it this far with you on this podcast.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
That is yeah. Look at us.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us, Mom.
Look at us go.
We made it. That is a good accomplishment. What 2 words would you use to describe your type? I feel like that's so vast.
It is because
Molly's never really had a type.
I don't think I do. Just my type isn't like physical. My type is more like values and who you are as a person.
Yeah.
So kind for sure. And please be funny.
Yes.
Because I am hilarious. Okay.
Yep.
And
Funniest person I know.
I can't be the only one making us laugh.
And I'm going to go ahead and say this. To be with either Molly and I, one trait that you for sure have to have is patience.
Because I would test it.
Have you ever gotten unsolicited text or nudes? Who were they from?
Oh, I'm sure.
Molly, can I please? I know this is your question, but I want you to answer it. But then you know the story I'm about to tell, and I cannot wait to tell it. I've been waiting to tell this story on this podcast from day one.
I don't remember any specifically, but like what female has not at some point in their life received an unsolicited dick pic? Go ahead.
Sandy K, if you were listening, we talked about one of the episodes that Molly and I
Oh my God.
we used to love going to bingo. And there's a guy, I think he was like a manager, like assistant manager at the bingo hall. And he was cute. He was just your average looking guy. He was cute, but he was totally my type. He was heavier set. And joking around one night, I had the biggest crush on him. And so Sandy K, being Sandy K, went up there and was like, "Hey, my daughter thinks you're cute." And she got his phone number for me. And so we were texting back and forth. Well, our favorite thing, the corn dogs at the bingo hall slap.
And it was the egg rolls.
No, yeah, that's right. It was egg roll. I thought it was the corn dogs.
Nope, it was the egg rolls.
You're right. It was egg rolls. Yes, but the corn dogs did slap.
Yeah.
But it was the egg rolls. And so we would always get an order of egg rolls. And so out of the blue, him and I had been texting for like a day or two. He sends me the grossest penis I've ever seen in my life, y'all. I can't. It was disgusting. It was just weird looking. I'll be honest with you. I was scared and disgusted, and it was out of the blue.
Yeah, you can't just
And mind you, this was on my BlackBerry.
you can't just be sending that thing over the internet unsolicited.
Yes. And so what did I do? I showed Molly and Sandy K, and I told them about it because I was scared and embarrassed and did not want to go back.
He said, "You like egg rolls? Here's mine."
So you know what happened the next time? So then he wouldn't leave me alone and was just being weird. So the next time we went to bingo, what does Sandy K do? She goes up to that concession stand. "I heard you've been sending pictures to my daughter of your egg roll. Let me tell you something, egg roll boy. Don't nobody want to see your little wiener on their phone. Stop texting her and you leave her alone." And so forever and ever, he has been egg roll boy.
And he left you alone, I'm pretty sure.
He did leave me alone, and he never made eye contact with me again. And if I would go to get something from the concession stand, he would make somebody else wait on me.
Is it my turn or yours?
Yours. And I also think that I think egg roll boy. Honestly, the night I found out the night my dad died, and we were at the bingo hall. I think Sandy actually kind of in the beginning of the night was giving me shit about egg roll boy. So she probably felt bad about that. She was like, "Man, I was bragging her all night about egg roll boy. Your damn dad's dead." So
Okay. What is something you felt extra thankful for lately?
you
Every day of my life. Love you so much.
literally, me and Randy talked about it the other night, and I said, "Randy, I look forward to you coming home every 2 weeks, but man, I look forward to."
Mm-hmm.
Me and Molly don't just hang out on Thursdays most weeks, but I look forward to this every single like my time with Molly every week.
Mm-hmm. I do
Yep.
too. It's good for my soul.
And my whole.
I make
So-
her whole week, and I make her whole week.
Don't tell our mom.
Don't tell her. What are the youngest and oldest ages you would consider hooking up with
Youngest.
at your current age right now?
I would not, now that I have nieces and nephews in their early 20s, ew. Ew. If you're the same age as someone I still send a birthday card to, no.
Yeah.
The youngest, I honestly 30. Oof. Oldest, probably like mid 50s.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Like Zaddy, kind of still, but still older than like if my dad was still alive, how old my dad would be. Because he'd be in his like mid 60s. So probably like mid 55.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a 20-year age
Yeah.
gap from me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about you?
Youngest, I'm with you, probably 30.
Yeah.
I don't want to dip into the 20s.
No.
Oldest? Yeah, probably like 50, 50-ish.
Yeah.
Would be the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like they're not weirdly too old for you, but they're old enough that they've seen a thing or two.
They've been around.
They've done a thing or two.
They've
And they're willing to still do a thing or two.
Something strange.
Now, if you gotta take a pill or you got to pump that thing up, it's a no for me, dog.
But if you're in your 50s, you do something a little strange. That's fine.
And you got a little change.
Ayo.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got change. we can bump the ages up if you got a little extra change, you know what I'm saying?
We can cross the foot.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll take you to, yeah, we can cross the foot line.
I'll take you to the pharmacy to get said pill. A
Yes.
little extra change.
Yes. Yeah. I'll pump it up my damn self.
Hell yeah. Pump it
up.
up. Oh God.
Yeah. I'll blow that thing up like an air mattress.
Get your bicycle pump.
Yeah. I got an air compressor. I'll hook that thing up.
Oh God. Anyways,
Yeah.
if you had to guess, how many total nudes have you sent in your lifetime?
I'll be honest, I was not into that. I could never figure out the angles, the lighting. I would critique myself too hard on them. It's never been my thing.
You want to know something so funny, y'all, and I don't care to admit this. I used to like make Caitlin look at my nudes before I sent them to people.
Molly used to also,
This is a good.
Molly used to also, back in the day before we had as good of a camera as we have on iPhones now, hack girlies, Molly would use a toilet paper roll, an empty cardboard toilet paper roll. Do you remember that? And she would put it over like her thing. And so it would like go through I don't know how she did it, but it made her ass. Then I love Molly, but Molly has no ass at all. Syndrome, and it would make Molly look like she had the juiciest ass.
I don't.
But I did used to. I would approve Molly's nudes before she'd send them out. And I'm being very honest with you. I think I've taken some of Molly.
Most definitely.
I have.
Okay. I couldn't get the right angle.
If you haven't taken nudes for your friend, are you even friends?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What are you doing? If you haven't taken a picture of your friend's butthole,
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I think it's your turn to read one for me. I think that's my last.
Okay. Who here do you think could make it the farthest on a dating reality show?
I think
I would thrive on Love is Blind because Love has been blind for me a lot in the past.
I think probably Caitlin.
Yeah.
Because I would get the ick too easily, I think.
Yeah. And Molly would definitely fight another woman on the show.
Or a man. I don't care.
Or a man. She would fight a man for a woman's attention. Tell the story of a recent date you went on where at some point you realized it wasn't going to work.
I gotta think about past dates. Oh, I did go on this one date with this one girl one time, and she was a really loud eater. Like, really loud eater. And I cannot stand that. Like, we're a disgrace, but we have manners, and she did not have table manners. Like, I'm very big on like table manners. So put your napkin in your lap, you chew with your mouth closed, let me show y'all. So a really big pet peeve of mine, and this is what did it for me. I almost knocked my desk over. So if you are cutting anything with a fork and a knife, okay, I need something to hold on. Okay, so here's my fork and knife. And I think this is really what did it for me. But she was a loud eater. She like smacked a little bit, but I don't know. She opened her mouth a lot with food in there. It drove me crazy. But the biggest thing for me was if you're like cutting a steak and you hold your knife like this and you're like gripping it and you're just like sawing like this, that drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. I don't know why. But if you're like holding your fork and you're just, I hate that. You look like a caveman.
Hey, quick question.
What?
When you're eating a steak, speaking of cutting a steak, do you cut your pieces as you eat them, or do you cut your entire steak into pieces before you eat it?
I cut mine as I eat it.
Me too. Okay. Some people cut up their entire steak first into bite-sized pieces before they eat it.
I think I prefer. If someone cuts it up for me, I'll eat it. But like, I just cut it as I eat it. It's like we make a steak at home.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're so fine. But like, you've seen people do it where they like.
But also, who holds some people hold their utensils like this.
That's
why are you got a gorilla grip on your utensils?
Holding their fork like just stabbing it, and they're just sawing. I hate it. You hold it like this. This is your fork.
You angle it.
And then you just cut it. Not like.
And I shouldn't hear your utensils scraping against your plate.
No.
Ew. This is a whole rant. We'll go on a whole rant.
But that's how I knew this was not gonna work because at the table, I was about ready to get up and walk away.
Because if she's gonna be a messy eater, she's gonna be a messy eater.
I said, "Oh,"
Lesbionics.
I said, "This ain't gonna work."
That's lesbionics 101. If she's a messy eater, she's a messy eater.
Mhm. But that goes back to, me getting the ick real easily
Yes.
because I did.
And there were things where I'd be like, Molly, Molly would get the ick over the slightest thing. But a woman knows what a woman wants.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the most
Yep.
adventurous thing you've ever done in bed? I love how we'll get passionate about it. But anyhow,
Anyhow. Most what?
adventurous thing you've ever done in bed?
Okay. Because our mothers and other family member do watch this,
Steve is our stand. He's a TikTok stand. Does Steve watch this?
probably. So
Okay.
because of that, I'm not gonna go too into detail. But I will
Yeah.
I will say this, okay? I will say this. A lot of people think that a little hand around the throat or a cute little smack on the butt is freaky. It's not.
Mm-mm. That's what we would call vanilla ice.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So we'll just leave it at that.
Yep.
And do with that information whatever your imagination does.
Yep.
Was that your last question?
Yeah. And Steve, if you're listening to this, we love
Sorry.
you. But dead dad hack. I can talk about whatever in this podcast because my dad sees everything I do and everything I've ever done since the age of 18.
Well,
So that's, dead parent hack. They already know. I think about that sometimes in the shower. I'm like, I said when he first died, I'd never experienced death. So I was like, does he see y'all? Dad, what are you doing? My mom was like, God will not let him see things like that in heaven, Caitlin. God's not going to let your father see you in the shower. Shoddy low. No, your father can't see you doing promiscuous things. They block that out in heaven. They've got parental controls in heaven on the TVs. I'm
not
sure.
parental controls in heaven.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. In the room. What's one of your favorite memories with the person to your right?
Oh my gosh. Well, I said the poop boot.
Yeah, we did tell the poop boot.
It's hard because God, we have so many. But I would say my favorite memories sorry.
So sorry.
We have so many. It really is hard. I mean, we've obviously told the poop boot story. That's a core memory for me and Molly.
Mhm.
But we are long overdue for one, so I think we should schedule this soon. Just put it on our,
Mhm.
maybe one weekend night. But truly, me, Molly, and a dirt road with music and our hair blowing in the wind, smoking a Camel Crush, man. Or just not even on, just me and Molly riding around listening to
Just riding
music
around.
is God. It's probably my favorite part of our friendship.
Yes.
One of them.
Yes.
Like, because we can ride around for hours. We can listen to every genre. We will cry together. We will rap together. We will laugh together. I mean, we will be down bad together. So, yeah, probably those are my favorite memories of
Mhm.
us is that if we'd have the party would end and we'd have, we'd take the long way home
Mhm.
and after being out all night and just listen to sad country music.
Cause I love a sad song.
Yes. Yeah.
I love that.
Okay.
Those were great memories.
Let's do that soon.
Let's do it. Do you have a go-to pickup line?
A go-to pickup line.
Mhm.
Well, now and so 17-year-old Caitlin probably would have been, "Do you think I'm pretty?" The bar was low.
Right.
Do you prefer dating bigger girls because and I quote, when you don't have to worry about them cheating on you because no one at the bar wants to pick them up.
That's
Did have an ex say that to my face in front of a group of our friends. True story. So bar was low at 17-year-old Caitlin. Do you like me? Do you think I'm pretty? 33-year-old Caitlin, if something happened to my husband tomorrow. Do you have a job? Do you have a 401k? What is your credit score? Do you have crazy ex-girlfriends?
Yeah.
Or boyfriends? So I don't know. My pickup line now, I think my favorite pickup line, the favorite pickup line of mine, but I did block him on Tinder after he sent me this message was not, "Hey, hello, how the hell are you?" We matched on Tinder, immediately messaged me and said, "Can I brush my teeth between your legs?" That was a good one, honestly.
It was.
I did block him immediately, never responded to him. Ran into him in a bar with Randy when we were dating, and I whispered to him and told him that, and Randy was like, "That dude over there asked you if he could brush his teeth between your legs. That's weird. That dude's a weirdo, y'all."
Hell yeah.
And then I married Randy for that reason.
Honestly, it might have would have worked on me.
What's your best pickup line?
Is that a mirror in your pocket? Because I can see myself in your pants.
I was never good at hitting on other people. That's probably why I haven't had many relationships, because I was never good at like and Molly will tell you this. When us and like all the girls used to go to the bar, man, they could pick Molly and some of our other friends, like, man, they were smooth talkers. Me, I was like, they don't have to come to me.
I gotta come to
'Cause
me.
I
what? As they should, though. As they should.
But I was, that I was never good at approaching like other people. And that was just so weird in my personality, but I was
Mhm.
always kind of awkward when it came to like expressing to a guy that like, but I think that was just trauma from a relationship. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I have another one. Are those astronaut pants?
No,
Because that ass is out of this world.
hey,
Hey,
it is, honestly.
it is.
Mhm.
Okay. Love that. Last question. What's the weirdest or funniest thing someone has ever called you or said to you in bed during the deed?
I've been called someone else's name before.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah. I don't know.
That earned a smack right in the face.
Yeah, I think I have been called someone's ex before. I don't really know.
I had someone growl at me one time. It wasn't even like a growl. It was like a legitimate like cat. I don't know what it was.
Meow.
Like, yeah, exactly.
So it was like a
Yeah, but like
That's good.
more like animated. Exactly. And I said, "Oh, that's too much."
What
I
if
said, "Oh."
someone said, "Oh, my precious"?
That'd have been better than growling at me. Because it was not even like a growl. I don't know. I don't even know what it was, but I said, "Oh, that's too much. Stop right there. Don't do that again." I did. I said, "Don't do that again." So bad.
You know what? And there's some, I don't know. Okay, our moms listen to this because I
So
could
bad.
totally get way more into this.
There's a
but
difference in like a low, like guttural growl.
but do y'all ever
like
say
in my like dirty smut books, there's different between this noise that he did.
yeah.
It was-
Do y'all ever say things when you're with your partner, when you're in the heat of the moment, and do y'all ever say some just wild, outlandish stuff to each other, and then afterwards you're like, let's never talk about that again?
don't you ever speak about that.
Like you almost kind of look at him, and you're like, what the fuck just happened? Okay.
It's like that-
anyways,
that-
mom.
that-
Oh man, my sister-in-law, but Amanda's a real one. But my sister-in-law, I think my sister, we have family that listens to this, but you know what? If you've made it this far, you already know.
Yeah, you know how we are. I mean,
So
we don't hide it.
yeah, and you know what? Even our moms can relate. You can't tell me that we're not the first generation to experience.
We
these
had to get it
things.
from somewhere.
We're the first ones to talk about it on a fucking podcast.
Yep. Is it?
They wrote about it doing letters to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? Okay.
Yes, that was mine.
All right. Who in the room do you think would survive the longest in a horror movie? Why them?
Me. Because I
Yeah.
would seduce the
Oh my gosh.
I would seduce the masked man and make him fall in love with me, and then he wouldn't kill me.
It's true though. I would not last. And I would never get kidnapped because they would be tired of my ass. But I do have PCOS, and so if I ever go missing, ChatGPT a beard on me because I will not look. If they're not providing me with a razor by like day 2, I will not. I will not look like my profile picture on Facebook.
Idiot.
One end of the spectrum is emotional intelligence, and the other is physical attractiveness. Where does your ideal partner fall?
Like this is emotional intelligence, and this
Uh-huh.
is like way over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Way over here.
Because if you can be hot but dumb.
And there is such a thing, and for me, especially as emotional intimacy, that is very important.
Mm-hmm.
So, like she said, if you can be the hottest person on the planet, but if you can't hold a good, like, genuine emotional connection type conversation,
Because in a good marriage, you're talking more than you're.
not for me.
So, you know, which one can last longer, a conversation or a
Looks will fade, but
yes? Do you have a go-to outfit for trying to get picked up at a bar slash party?
no, but just got to get my tits out.
But you know what? Back in my single days, the times that I went out looking just like I don't know, me and Molly very rarely went out not to the nines. Like me and Molly are very like casual and like we will go out looking homeless and don't give a shit.
Mhm.
But when me and Molly go out, baby, we go out.
Mhm.
See, very rarely, maybe once or twice ever, and it was even really, but it was always it was when we would go to like biker bars when we were doing our darts slash karaoke tour at biker bars throughout the Wiregrass. When I would go, not giving a shit, that's when I would get hit on the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I said, I'm wasting $9 on this hard candy every 2 weeks for
Mhm.
what?
Yep. At Route 21 top.
I didn't even Sally Hansen spray myself tonight, and I've got 3 guys ready to make me their next baby mama.
Mhm.
So, all right, well, that was the last on that card.
Wait, is it whose turn is it?
It's your turn.
Oh. Who in the room do you think will have the most children?
Me.
Mhm.
If either of us, me.
Mhm.
But do I think either of us? I don't know. I don't know. To answer the question, it would be me.
Yep,
Um,
it would be. What's the most recent thing you've done that your parents would be shocked by?
hmm. Well, my dad's dead.
If you were alive.
If my dad was alive, he would not be shocked by much.
That's fair.
Um, and honestly, neither is Shoddy Low. There's not
We've
anything that I could do to
no,
shock Shoddy Low or Sandy K
we
at this
have
point.
been up to our shenanigans for so long that unless it was like like a felony and we ended up
Yeah.
in like prison, that would shock.
I think a good act would shock my mother more at this point. Yeah.
That part.
Yeah. So,
Oops.
mm,
Who's the most shocking person you've ever had a crush on?
the most shocking person?
Yeah.
I did have a crush on a few teachers in high school. I will admit it.
Ooh, which ones? I'll cut it out.
Oh, I know. I had the Orange is the New Black. It confused me a lot, but not really. Orange is the New Black. I did have a major crush on what's her name? Boo? Is that what her name is?
Oh, Big Boo.
Big Boo. Yeah, I did.
That's not shocking to me.
No,
Uh-uh. Not shocking to me.
no. Okay. Is it my turn?
Mhm.
What would you name a movie based off of the people here right now?
Mhm.
Falling for You, a story of two best friends who trip and fall and fell in love. Because me and Molly do be falling.
Show do
Falling for you.
show doobie.
I don't know.
It would just be like disaster. Just disaster.
Volume 2.
Volume 2.
What are your thoughts on dating multiple people at the same time?
God, we've been over this so many times on this podcast.
Yeah.
Yes. If
Polly Molly.
Polly Molly, if you wanted
That's the name of our movie.
there we go. There's an idea. Yes. If everyone is consensual and is okay with it, date as many people as you want at a time.
Yep. Same. What's something you've done that you should have been arrested for? Thankfully, a lot of things that me and Molly did are past the statute of limitations.
Ooh, let me get a pen and paper.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I think mainly stealing road signs.
Stealing, fighting, um, illegal substances, underage drinking.
But I would say that getting nerve pills from Nana was probably the most dangerous thing we did back in the day.
Was
Yeah. Hey, do you remember that one time that my ex, one of his best friends, we weren't old enough to get into the club yet, and we dropped them off at the club, and he had his gun on him.
Gun in the
And me and
club.
Molly did ride around with his gun all night long in my car because he
Mhm.
couldn't take it to the club, and I was so scared.
Yep.
Yep. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
But I'm not allowed to listen to Plies or T.I. in the car if there's a handgun and
Me and Molly are not allowed to have firearms in our car.
mm-mm.
But you don't try me in my car. But we are not allowed to ride. Our road rage is too bad.
Yeah, and I'll be feeling the music too much and just pop a few off in the air.
And I have a sunroof, so I would just
Just
and I have a moonroof, so it'd be the front and the back.
pop a few off because we're too into the song.
And Molly would be in my passenger seat out of the sunroof.
Out, hanging out of it.
Did you just cut my best friend off, you mother?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh God, we're a disaster. Once
Okay.
again, disaster.
Yeah. Disaster.
I love it.
The tale of two
Oh,
girls.
is it your turn or my turn?
Hold on.
Wait.
No, it's your turn. I just asked you what you'd be arrested for.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Cool.
Molly would be arrested for her deadly looks.
Mm. Mm. Who in the room do you think will be the angriest old person?
Both of
Both
them.
of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Both me and Molly.
Yep.
We're gonna tear the hell out of a nursing home someday.
I'm gonna just terrorize everybody in that bitch.
Yeah.
Everybody. Tell us the story of your first kiss.
I told this last episode that didn't get recorded.
Mm-hmm.
My first kiss, if you're listening to this, we had a dear friend, James, who is no longer with us. And we were at the school bus together, and he had the most perfectly gelled hair.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he had a lot of great qualities, but his hair was really one of them. And it
Yeah.
was his pride and joy. Sweet baby James.
Yes.
But if you're not familiar, there is a skating rink. I don't know if it's still open or not, but it's called Bangos, and that is where yes, everyone did call it Bangos. But that was the town's babysitter on the weekends, Friday and Saturday night, and we did couple skate together. And a fun fact about me, I'm not good on regular skates, but you put some inlines, you put some rollerblades on me, baby, I'm gone.
I'm the opposite.
Zooming around that bitch.
I'm the complete opposite. Like I can give it hell on like the regular roller skates. Incline like what are they called?
The inline, is it inline? I think
Yeah.
it's inlines. Yeah,
Or what are they called? Not razor blade. My God.
they're rollerblades.
Rollerblades.
Yeah, man, a rollerblade off.
No,
I would be at Bangos, but I would act like I was an ice skater with them rollerblades on.
Hell yeah.
But taking shots of pickle juice. But me and James went off. There was a little corner that you would go off in to do your little smooching, and so we went off in that corner, and I knew, and I was probably like 11 or 12, so he was like 13. I mean, we know because we were in middle school when this happened because him and Molly were the same age, so he was a grade above me. So we met on the bus, we dated. I was his first beard. That's the first of many beards that I've been in my life, but he told me that we couldn't hold hands because his hands would sweat. So he didn't like holding hands because his hands would get sweaty and clammy. But he was my first kiss.
Oh, I loved that soul.
Mhm.
I loved him.
Oh my God, I do. I miss sweet baby James. Oh my
Yep.
gosh. That's one of those where it really is so just sad, just tragic of how young he was. And man, he was the best. But
He was.
I'm kind of glad he was my first kiss. So I'll always be able to remember that.
You'll get that something special. I feel like I already asked you this, but what's the strangest hookup you've ever had and what made it so weird?
Mom, if you're listening, just fast forward. If you pay my bills, or if you birthed me, or if you helped raise me, I need you to press fast forward.
Yeah. Skip forward 30 seconds.
In the parking lot of a Mormon church
Hell yeah.
down from my mom's house.
Hell yeah.
That was probably like that to think about. Like maybe the weirdest place is where my mind goes.
But if you're lucky enough to
But
like,
I don't know, y'all. I
yeah.
can't really. I mean, I can't. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I've been put in some weird positions in the past, but weirdest place was for sure a Mormon church parking lot.
Praise the Lord.
Mhm.
It's your turn.
Yeah. What would you name a reality show based off of the people here right now? Two holes, one soul.
Can we rename this podcast?
Molly.
That was so good and so fast. Will you please?
Oh my gosh, I'm
You,
even proud of myself for that.
you,
Two holes, one soul.
will you? I need that to be. I need that to be this week's episode name. First of all, this week's episode. We'll name
Okay.
that. Yeah, that's it. She said it.
The story of two girls that are forbidden to be in love.
Two holes, one soul. She is my soulmate,
We are wholemates.
soulmate, all the mates.
Would you rather have a child tomorrow or not be able to have children for the next 10 years?
How about never at all? Thank you.
Molly is meant to be a dink. She really is.
Mhm.
Molly is fantastic with children.
Love kids.
But
Just
even
love-
before, I don't know. I've just never, I don't know.
I've never.
Molly's always been boisterous. Molly said, my canal's too small.
That's
It is.
one reason.
Molly has a very small pelvic floor.
I do. I do, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. That's number one. Number two, I like my money. I am selfish with my time. Lots of reasons. I love kids. I love children, but
Man, I'm just scared of them up. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's my biggest fear in life, and why I think we haven't had a kid yet. It just terrifies me to. I'm gonna.
The world is a scary place. There's so many reasons. There's
Yeah.
a million reasons, but those are the top ones.
And because I am very against physical discipline with children, and I know myself, I have to hold myself back from popping my dogs. I don't know.
Absolutely. No, I mean, absolutely.
Do you enjoy more or less talking in bed? We
No.
don't listen. If it tells you anything, we if we don't love nothing more, it's talking.
It's to talk, baby.
That's why we got this podcast, so that answers your question.
Mhm. Talk me.
How weird. I mean, I don't know. Everybody has their own thing, but for me, I don't like the sounds of silence.
No, talk me through it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Your turn.
What's two words you would use to describe your personality? Sex bomb.
Sex kitten.
Oh,
My personality?
yeah.
Loud.
I love a loud woman.
I do have a very loud personality. Fun.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Loud and fun. Big and fun. Me.
Shut the
Big and fun. The biography of Caitlin.
Has anyone ever spread a rumor about you? If so, what was it?
Yeah. Man, I will not go in depth on this, but there was a few in high school, and was why I quit high school. So while I have my GD. But yeah, all I can say is to that is you have to be careful. Words are the most powerful weapon that we have.
Mm-hmm.
And you do not know what they do to someone. You do not know that it may be like a fun rumor or fun gossip for you, but you have no idea. There were things that there were rumors about me in high school that changed the trajectory of my life. And I'm very open about this, about mental health, but I am so glad that I'm here today, but that is the darkest. I've been through a lot in my life, but that was the darkest time of my life as a teenager. And it wasn't even I was not bullied, but it was rumors spread like wildfire in a small town that we're in, and it was the worst time of my life. I am gone from that place now, and a lot of the people who are involved in that, I'll just say that karma is very real. So that's all I'll say. But yes, I have. I won't go into details on that. But if you're from back home, you know, and I really don't give a shit now. But yes, I have.
Okay, assholes. Did losing your virginity live up to your explanation or to your expectations?
No. Mm-mm. No. No. Yep. Speaking of karma, what one musician would you choose to see in concert? Man, that's a loaded question for us.
Mhm. Um, there's a lot, but, like, I think one of the top ones that I haven't seen that I want to see is Lady Gaga.
Yes.
It was, like, a top concert for me.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber, there's so many. God, there's so many. I love a concert. That's one thing about me is I love a concert.
Molly, can we go to a music festival?
Yeah.
Maybe let's plan that for next year.
Mhm.
I think festival season is kind of coming up. Molly, I also wouldn't mind going to Coachella someday.
Let's go.
Now, I would have to we'd have to save for a few years because I'd have to do the glamping. Where you have your own bathroom and air conditioning tents. They're very expensive, but Molly, I would not I love the idea of a music festival, but only if they have RV parking and I can rent an RV
Yeah, I'm not.
and have AC, a shower, and a toilet.
Yeah, because 'cause I'm not gonna be out there
Make Bama Jam
sweaty.
great again.
I'm not gonna be out there sweaty with no way to shower. Because one thing about me is I hate to be dirty. I hate to feel dirty and nasty. No, I ain't doing if I can't have a shower.
Um, that's really hard for me because I've also seen a lot. I've been to a lot of concerts.
Yeah, we have, and I have 2 planned this year, that I'm going to, but I love a concert, but that's one I haven't been to that I want to, it's Lady Gaga. That's, like, my top one.
Reba is, and Randy got me tickets. Me and Megan, shout out. Her husband wanted to get her tickets for Christmas, and me and Megan are soul sisters when it comes to that, to Reba, and so he reached out to Randy and was like, "Hey, man, I'm not really trying to go to this with her,
Mhm.
but I know. So, do you want to go? Like, do you want to? I'll buy 2 tickets. Just Venmo me or whatever for the other ticket." And so they gave us our tickets, and then COVID happened, and it got rescheduled so many times, and then like it came. She ended up getting rescheduled to I think like Huntsville. Like your tickets for Biloxi would have been good in Huntsville, I think, but it was during Mardi Gras, and so we couldn't. But Reba, Celine Dion as well.
Oh, yeah.
Celine Dion.
Oh, we love her.
How long do you think it's appropriate to wait before telling a partner you love them?
I think we asked this question last week. I don't know, I think whenever you feel it. There's not a timeline. There's not a correct timeline.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I guess when you feel it and you mean it,
Yeah, don't just throw it
don't
around
just
willy
throw it
nilly.
around. But I think if you mean it and you feel it, say it.
Yeah,
There's not a timeline.
I feel that. Who here do you think will take the most virginities before they die? I hope to never take one again. Because at our ripe age, I would hope.
Mm-mm. Well, I mean, if you're of age, I mean, that's different, but
I mean, I
I don't
guess.
think I ever have.
I mean, like the 40-year-old version, I guess. But
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm a very. I mean, I know people are for different reasons, but I don't know that. I don't know. I think that that is something that I don't know. I don't know how I would handle that as an adult because I think it's just normalized as
Mhm.
teenagers and stuff,
Yeah,
or like young, and you're young, like in your 20s.
yeah.
Um, yeah.
I don't think I ever have, so if you all have, then you're one up, so you.
Hmm. I have.
Alright, my last card, I think. Was that your last question on that card?
Yes.
Okay. My last card. What's the coolest thing you've done in the past month?
Hmm. Oh, New Orleans. Everything.
Mhm. Everything with
Going to a strip club and going to a burlesque show.
all the holes that we saw.
We did so much cool shit.
We saw lots of holes.
We were so cool
Mhm.
over the last month.
We were.
Yep.
We're cool every day, though.
Mhm.
Would you rather hook up with someone much older or much younger than you?
Older.
Yeah, you already answered that question. I'm Duh. Last one. Which 2 fictional characters would you choose to have a threesome with?
Ooh. Fictional, like, because we kinda wanted
So
some this last week.
it
A
can be like
cartoon or, like,
no,
just
I
a
think it can be
fictional?
like out of a book
Or like a movie?
or yeah.
Christian Grey.
Okay.
Mm. Christian Grey and man, it'd have to be a female.
Mm.
Christian Grey
Just throw
and
what's her name? What's the actress's name? Because she's beautiful. Who plays in the movie with him?
yeah, but
She's so pretty to me.
she's too petite. I like a
That's
sturdy
that's
gal.
true because listen, if you ain't got big old up top like I do, Caitlin don't want it. She don't want it.
Oh, you guys, I'm sorry, and I'm so sorry if you have, but I have a fear of small breast. I said it. And it's no shade to you if you have them, but they freak me
But
out.
see, I'm the opposite. I like them.
Yeah.
Not like
Um,
small, but I like just like one handful. Like I like smaller. I think because I have large ones, and I'm like I see them every day.
no, I take it back. I take it back. I take it back.
Okay.
I take it back.
Write
No,
books.
Olivia Benson and Elliot Stabler.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I would let them take me. Yeah, I would. I'm okay. This is not PC, but I would let them commit a few heinous crimes on me.
Heinous.
They could commit some heinous crimes on me.
That's pretty valid.
Okay, yeah, Stabler and Benson.
That's valid.
Yep.
That was my last one. Do you have one?
Yes, I have one more.
All right.
Who in the room intimidated you the most when you met them? Well, out of the two of us, I was very intimidated by Molly. Very, very, very intimidated by Molly when
I don't see why.
I was very intimidated by Molly. Now we were truly figured out we were soulmates very fast,
Mhm.
even at our young ages. But I was very, very intimidated by Molly because if you listen to episode 1, we knew of each other, but I just was so intimidated by Molly because even back then Molly was just like a force, and Molly had a lot of friends. You did.
Yeah.
Like Molly was had a lot of friends. Everyone has always loved Molly, but I think, and so I was very I was a lot more shy back then. Believe it or not,
You were.
I was
You
a lot
were.
more shy.
Did I bring you out of your shell?
Yeah, I was.
Did I bring you out of your
Yes,
shell?
it's so weird to think, but honestly, back then I really was a good girl, and like Molly didn't like turn me out or anything, but it was deep down inside of me.
I corrupted
But
her. I corrupted
Molly did kind of.
soul.
Molly's soul slightly corrupted me a little bit, but I really was very shy back then.
She was. You're right, and that is crazy to think about.
What's the longest you've ever taken to tell someone you love them?
The longest?
Yeah.
I probably just didn't tell him at all. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know of a timeline. I don't know. Probably
Okay.
just didn't tell him at all.
Yeah. And
Like,
we've talked about this before. Like,
longest-
me and Molly have never willy nilly thrown that around.
They would say it, and I would. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Ditto. Like someone told me I love you, and I
Yeah.
told someone love you, and they said ditto. I would.
Jump out of a window.
Who here do you think will hook up with the most people before they die?
Mm?
Hmm?
A hard gulp. I don't know.
If the off chance that me and Molly lose both of our
we're running
lose,
free.
lose the day that Molly and I are both single again together, and if we're in an assisted, Molly and I will not live in a nursing home though. Me and Molly are going to be okay. If you ever wanted the picture, if you ever wanted to know the picture of what Molly and I will be as old women together, Molly and I will be Grace and Frankie.
Mhm.
1000%. Our personalities. That is the perfect depiction of what Molly and I are going to be. And Molly and I will not be in a nursing home. Molly and I will just live in like a fun, nudist, assisted living facility, not a straight nursing home. And we'll be roommates. Molly and I will be roommates together,
Mhm.
and we will be running amok on that nudist colony.
That's-
The nudist retirement colony.
I honestly can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, can't wait. That sounds great to me.
Right now, knees to chest, then chest to knees, and we will still be frolicking.
Still be frolicking.
So, well, that was my last question.
That was fun.
And I really enjoyed this week.
I did too. I love that our viewers, our listeners, our divas, they just get to know so much about us.
Oh yeah, our divas. Our don't tell our moms divas.
Because we are open books, honey.
Yeah.
Open legs, open books.
Hey, do you know that if we ever decided to do merch, we can have a diva cup, like a
Ooh.
tumbler?
That's good.
Get your Diva cups.
That's good. Well, that might be a trademark issue.
Hey.
You might have to.
Molly, you know what? You should bedazzle a Diva cup for yourself. You should get a Diva, like an actual Diva cup, and bedazzle it. How cool would that be? It's not functional at all at that point. But would it be considered like a ribbed Diva cup? Ribbed for her.
I'll report back. I'll report back.
Remember when we asked about fetishes earlier?
Yeah. Bedazzled. I got my vape bedazzled, my Lexapro bottles bedazzled.
Hey, God knew what he was doing by not letting us be on our cycles in New Orleans, because we would have gotten got by them vampires. I thought about that the other night.
The vampires.
I thought about that the other night. I said, thank the good Lord that we synced up after New Orleans, because me and Molly would have been hunted.
We already were. It'd have been worse.
Yeah. Shocks in the wall. Anyhow.
Well, I think that is all we have this week.
We probably should wrap it up. And you should wrap it up too.
Yeah.
Be safe, friends.
Wrap it up.
And as always, we love you so much. Okay, bye.